Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate at all for you, don't try to make it fit. Instead, go watch your moon sign, ascendant sign, and if you're born on the cusp of another sign, go watch that sign, because those readings may resonate more for you at this time. Spirit, what is coming in for Sagittarius? What do they need to know about at this time? Also, I do want to let you know that I don't do personal readings for the public at this time. And if I ever start doing them, I'll never contact you out of the blue and offer you one. Only scammers do that. So way too many showing itself. But the casket did want to show itself. Someone going out of your life at the end of a situation. It can talk about a physical death, but it almost never is about that, especially not when it just flies out randomly. It's talking about something ending in your life or a person who's leaving your life. Spirit, what else? We have the desk. Pay attention to your work. So there's a need here to pay attention to your work. Spirit, what else? Something that you're working on is needing your attention here. Way too many again, but I see, actually, wait. Yeah, I'm going to take them. There's just 3 more, so I'll take them. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, letter. You could be waiting on something, expecting something. We have July. So the month of July could be significant here to you. You could be, something could have happened last July. Something could be happening next July. Something could be culminating from last July to next July, so a year's time. Or with July, it could be a person that you're dealing with is born in the month of July, but July is in some way significant to you. We have bouquet, compliments from an admirer, someone admiring you, getting complimented, getting admired by someone for something. It could be love, it could be business. We have haystack on the bottom of the deck. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Karma, it could be good karma, it could be bad karma. With it being on the bottom of the deck, I feel like karma is in some way significant to this reading, whether it's your karma or it's someone else's karma. And again, could be good, could be bad. We're going to clarify. We're going to try to get an idea of what is going on. But we do know that there's a need here for you to be paying attention to your work. There's something you might be waiting on or expecting. And there's someone who is admiring you. Spirit, show me desk. Why is desk here? You could be working with someone who is admiring you. It could be your boss. They may be watching what you're doing, seeing you do good work. Spirit, show me desk. Why is it here? The High Priestess. Wow. Pisces, Virgo energy. And the she. The she is your energy. Yeah, I feel like, let me dig. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Yeah, there's something you don't see here with this desk. But it is a passionate new beginning. There's something that's coming towards you here. Something the universe is bringing in. It's something that's going to really balance out your life here. And it's something that's going to be exciting and something that you're going to be passionate about. It could even be something in the creative world. I don't feel like you see it though. You could be getting intuitive downloads that something new is coming in with this, with something that you're working on. You could even work on something in the creative field, but it doesn't have to be creative at all. For some of you, I do feel that it is though. But I do feel like this is something, the universe is bringing towards you. Spirit, show me the High Priestess. Why is it here? You could be someone who is very intuitive. Spirit, show me the High Priestess. Why is it here? But I definitely feel like this is something that you may intuitively, know is going to happen. For some of you, you could even do something, in the metaphysical. You could be someone who's very intuitive, someone who does something in the metaphysical business. Spirit, show me the High Priestess. Why is it here? For Sagittarius. Two of Athenes. Oh my goodness. And the horned god. The horned god is the emperor, okay? This, again, not seeing what's coming in here. You do have someone, the emperor. I do not feel like this is your energy. It's Aries energy with the horned god. Disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us, but the emperor is someone who's a boss. It's someone who is, take charge, who is stable, secure. This is someone that I don't feel like you see it, but they are watching what you're doing. They see you. You may not see them, or you may not realize that they're watching you. But this is someone who is, I feel like, could be bringing in this passionate new beginning towards you here. So it could be, I do feel like with it falling under the desk, it's something that you're working on. It's some kind of new opportunity for you, but it's something that's going to be really exciting. Spirit, show me the bird perched, waiting for news package letter. Why is it here? Harvest. And the Three of Athenes. I want to dig a little deeper. Three of Chalices. Three of Athenes, Three of Chalices. This bird perched. Yeah, this is something that I feel like you're expecting. I feel like you're waiting. There's someone here or a situation that you are expecting. I feel like it's, for most of you, it's from a person that may have, there was a third party involved in this situation, and it doesn't have to be about a love. It could be anything in your life where a third party came in between you and something that you wanted here. But I feel like for a lot of you, there was someone who came in between you and someone or something that you wanted, and it caused you heartbreak here. And I feel like you're waiting for this to, whatever this is, to come back around, whether it's a person or it's a job that maybe someone else took from you. They got the job and you didn't, and you've been waiting. I feel like, for something new to come in, or for that job or that thing to come back around. Spirit, show me the harvest. Why is it here? Why is harvest here? I want to know. I want to get a feel for whether this is just a person or something in the material world. Spirit, show me harvest. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a person. Spirit, show me harvest. Why is it here? The Star. Wish fulfillment. And the Green Men. The Fool. I want to dig a little deeper. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yep, you do have someone coming in. And I do feel like it's something that you knew was going to come around. Someone you knew, maybe you've been expecting it. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to come back in. They're coming. They're coming in very slowly here, wanting to heal this connection, taking a leap of faith forward here towards you. You will have to make a judgment call when this person comes in, but I feel like you are over here working on something in the material world that is growing. Aquarius energy, by the way, with the Star. Spirit, why is July here? Show me July. King of Athenes. The King of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. So yeah, you've definitely got someone coming in here, taking brave, impulsive action forward. King of Athenes is masculine, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We got strong Aquarius with the Star as well. But the King of Athenes is someone who makes a decision, and then once they make the decision, they take decisive action. And this could be someone born in the month of July. This could be someone, of course, they would not be an air sign, but they don't have to be an air sign. They could just have air prominent in their chart. They don't have to have air even in their chart. They're coming out as the King of Athenes, and disregard gender, because there is no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us. But this person is coming out as the King of Athenes because they're making that decision. And I feel like they're going to be taking decisive action here forward. And once they do, they're taking action. The Knight of Wands takes action. They can be very impulsive, but a King of Athens is not impulsive. Okay? The King of Athens, he thinks things through very carefully. He makes the decision and then he takes the decisive action. And I feel like they're coming in as a Knight of Wands because they're taking brave, impulsive action forward. Spirit, show me the King of Athens. Why is it here? Show me the King of Athens. Okay. Too many, but I see the Two of Wands and the Queen of Athens. They see you, whether you're a man or woman. You could both be men. You could both be women. The king could be a woman, and you could be a man as the queen, but they see you as that Queen of Athens. They see you as their divine counterpart. Spirit, show me the King of Athens. Why is it here? But I feel like this is an X too, okay? Which we already know that from over here. And whenever I get the Queen and the King, it's a lot of times they are X energy. Spirit, show me the King of Athens. This is someone you may have your boundaries up against. You may be cold to. You may be a little, have them blocked. Spirit, show me King of Athens, the Oak King. Pisces energy with the Oak King. And the Sun. The Sun. Leo energy with the Sun. Two major arcanas here. This person is seeing things from a different perspective. They have been hanging in that hangman energy, thinking about this, and they're becoming that King of Athens, where they're making the decision to come forward. They know that you're their happiness here with the Sun. Spirit, show me bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. There's that Knight of Pentacles. We saw it earlier. And nature. This person's coming. This is someone who I feel like has felt left out in the cold here. You know, I feel like the nature is Capricorn energy, by the way. But this is someone who's in that never-ending nightmare. I feel like they could be watching you. They feel tied to you. They feel, this is someone who may be very sexually attracted to you, but I feel like they feel tied to you. And they're coming forward. They're coming very slowly because they've been in hangman energy, where they have been, looking at things from a new perspective, kind of feeling a little stuck about coming forward, but trying to decide what to do. I feel like that's coming to an end, and that's why they're in this Knight of Pentacles energy, coming in, but coming in very slowly. They've been intending to come in all along, but they've been feeling stuck about doing so. They're in their head. They're in that never-ending nightmare about this, about being stressed, worried, sleepless and worried that you're not going to take them back, that you're going to leave them in Five of Pentacles energy. Spirit, show me the Nine of Athens, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? This is someone coming in, I feel like, to offer you something in the material world. And it is someone that is afraid you're going to leave them out in the cold. And they're going to come in and want to try to offer you something, equal give and take. Spirit, show me the Nine of Athens, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. The Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy, and the Three of Pentacles. Look at that. They're coming in, and they are not sure how you're going to react. They don't know. They're afraid. They're worried. They're stressed out about this. They're just not sure if you're going to be willing to accept them back. This is someone I do feel like, had another third party involved in this situation for many of you, for most of you. But now they want to come in and lay a solid foundation with you. And I do feel like this over here with the desk, though, is where you're working on something in the material world. This is you doing something in the material world that is going to be paying off. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Sagittarius. Okay, too many. Spirit, give me an oracle. Okay, way too many. Okay, Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Sag. What guidance do you have for them? Fruit, achievement, and success. Yes, I feel like you are getting achievement and success. Regardless, I feel like the majority of this reading has been about this person wanting to come forward, someone from the past. But I feel like you've been focused on something in the material world, and it is bringing in achievement and success. Okay, let me find this. I'm going to read it to you. Fruit is tangible proof of an achievement. When we say that something has borne fruit, we mean it has been successful. In this way, the fruit card tells you that all your hard work has yielded a satisfying result or is about to produce a wonderful result. Be proud of your efforts. Producing something, a project, an object, a baby, takes time, energy, and attention. And sometimes work can be invisible to others, happening behind the scenes or internally. The fruit of that labor, however, is proof that energy was invested. Recognize and honor it. Fruit also tells you that you can catch your breath for a bit. Celebrate your success. And your reflection is, have you been working too hard on something and need a break? I do feel like you've been working hard. I do feel like it's bringing in some kind of success for you. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.